Let's continue. PM 9:42.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
He's thirsty. Let's get him a drink. Uh-oh. It's time to control a wheelchair again. This has always proven difficult in the past.
Scotch? Neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Right, I just need to explain myself, though. There was that scene earlier with Hank at the crime scene, and I failed. I want to reflect upon that. One, I was talking at the time and not properly concentrating on actually answering the questions, so I kind of panicked a bit and sometimes picked the wrong one. But two, the other reason why I picked the one that was the victim that got stabbed, something, well, whatever way if you watch that at the point, I was looking at it from the point of view, from a quick point of view, that I was receiving the victim as the android, not the actual guy that got stabbed. So I answered it incorrectly in that way, because the way I look at it was the guy was actually, you know, the perpetrator of the crime. He started on the android, but the android technically did the stabbing. But I made it out as though the victim stabbed, because I was acting as if it was the victim was the android. But anyway, it is what it is. We got to basically make it up to Hank, because last time we left off with him, he was tense with me. So see if we can still get him on our side. If not, then we'll get him killed.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
There's that giraffe again.
Leo! What are you doing?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Time to go.
Look, I've already called the police. You should go now before you get yourself into more trouble.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing?
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it!
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch!
I'm respecting the old man's wishes. But I think he gives me no choice. I have to break free by the looks of it. There is no option. Fine. If this android wants to kill, that's what he's going to do.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart. And
Okay, we can
nobody's
still
gonna
choose
give
to
a
endure at the moment.
Because you're nothing. You hear me? You're nothing.
Carl, no!
The guy's gonna die anyway.
Oh, Carl.
Humans. Brought you
Yeah.
machines.
Carl, don't leave, okay? Please don't go. Don't leave.
Remember, Marcus, don't let anybody tell you who you are.
No. No. Dad. No.
Oh, he
Please.
called him dad.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for you.
Imagine being that dumb.
The android. Who's the android?
He's crying. Oh wow, that was a rough one. Let's see the stats. Check the studio with Carl, so there's an option to not do it, but I suppose you still end up confronting. 51% obey Carl. Carl dies of a heart attack. So it's really split there, to be honest, either way. Okay. I don't know when the last time was I cried for real. I don't know. Still get upset by things. More emotional impacts. You have to really tug on my heartstrings or something.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
All right.
End of the line.
End the line.
Ah.
End of the line.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave.
Oh jeez, are we actually gonna have to control her or something? I just saw the wake up now. I was like, I'm gonna say this is a bit awkward.
We have to go.
It's time to face your destiny. Nah. We'll go get shelter. Dude's not gonna let us stay here, is he? Girl's soaked already.
We'll find somewhere to spend the night.
It's like she'd been dunked in a swimming pool or something. She'd only been outside for a couple of seconds. Find shelter for the
We've got-
night. Okay, so what have we got around us? Not much around us by the looks of it.
Hurry.
I assume we can't go this way. Just out of curiosity, fight the system. Rebel. No, of course not. Let's go, the girl. She's gonna grab my hand again, isn't she? There it is. Should find out there's some food for the girl. Any food? Just walking around like a couple of nutters.
We need a place to stay. Do you know anywhere we could spend the night?
I'll take that as a no. Looks like there's quite a few options. No androids allowed. I've got to watch over Alice so she walks off. I think I need to stay close to wherever she's going. Where are you going?
This bus stop is closed for the night.
Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
It's perfectly normal conversation you have with a random stranger on the street. Everything's fine. Now that store looks available to me. You can really go like... I suppose we'll just go to the closest building. Get ourselves some snacks.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
Yes! Maybe I'm being a bit too hasty. God, like I saw that option, I was like, yes, take the gun out, do it. But we don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves. Oh, I was going around the back of the counter. You almost had it, he's distracted, but it doesn't look like he's going to let me. Last thing we need is the police on our case. Every time it just comes down to the... Can't we just steal some food or something? I'll go to the back of the shop. Yeah, there you go. Just take it. Maybe we should rob the cashier. I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? There's a whole bunch of tools here, but we can't do anything with them right now. Yeah, let's rob him. It's time.
Wait outside for me. I'll just be 2 minutes.
Wait outside? But why?
Please. Alice, just trust me.
We have to fend for ourselves now, Alice. It's a cruel world.
Sorry, but I have no choice. Take the cash from the register, put it on the counter. Not a word.
Excuse me, are you done?
Go ahead.
$4.95, please.
want that cash.
Open the register. Put the cash on the counter.
I don't like how reluctant this character is acting. I don't feel like he feels threatened enough.
You better get out of here before things get nasty.
That's what I thought.
You see that little girl outside? Her name is Alice. She's 9 years old, and this is the worst night of her life. All I need is a few dollars so we can find a place for tonight. And I'm not leaving without that money.
Give me the cash. Jesus, what is... I should shoot this guy. If he gives me the option to shoot him, I'm still shooting him. Honestly. He's literally got a gun pointed to his face and he's just like, yeah, here you go.
We've got some money now.
Wait, how did you get it?
I just asked the cashier for a few dollars.
There you go, Alice. Just asked. Let's go back and get some more.
There's nothing more this way.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Maybe we'll just rob every shop, and then eventually we'll have $15.
A motel. Looks like we
Anti-witty barriers, yeah.
found a place to stay.
Okay, well, that's a place to stay. Let's go here first.
It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
Do it.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We need them, Alice. You need something warm, and I need to get rid of this uniform.
But that's stealing. We can't do that.
I'm sorry, Alice, but we have to do this.
You're my little criminal, Alice. Gonna train her to become the greatest criminal artist, but you gotta start young. So ungrateful. What do you mean be discreet?
Come on, let's go.
Did we manage to nick them or not? I guess not. That was weird. It was like, kept saying be discreet, so I pressed the button, and then it would just auto-fail. So I'm not sure exactly what it wanted me to do there. I didn't press it discreetly enough. Like, how discreetly can I press E?
We're not going in?
We can't, Alice. They'll never give a room to an android. We have to get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
Get $40. Let's rob this guy. We still have the gun. Oh, the game's not letting me play how I want to play. It's robbing me of my ability to play the witty way. I was supposed to hold the button, was I? See, it's a bit punishing, isn't it, really, for something weird like... I don't normally play QTE games or whatever those are called.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
I'm starting to get sick of Alice, to be honest, already. Maybe if I get enough bad reputation with her, she'll just leave me alone. And then I can go off my own journey.
Come on, let's go back.
So we need to go back to the store to get the pliers, right? But it wouldn't let us go back because we robbed the place. But that's what that's referring to. It wants me to... Remember when I could look at the tools on the shelf, but I couldn't do anything with them? So I can't even go back. Well, this has all gone wrong, hasn't it?
There's no point going any farther.
Oh, now you get flying.
It looks abandoned.
Oh. Oh.
Stand back, Alice.
Oh. Yeah, do it.
It's dry inside, and nobody will find us here.
I don't want to sleep in there.
Oh, jeez.
Can't we find a better place?
Shut the fuck up.
We're better off staying, Alice. The important thing is for us to be safe. And it's just for tonight.
Like, bear in mind that this is a girl that came from the home that she had with that guy. And she's being super picky in these situations. I do like, yeah, the game is cool and fun, but it's not warming to my decisions.
Look what I've got for you.
Yeah, that's right. Be grateful, you little bitch.
Why didn't he ever love me?
Well, I can see why he didn't love
Why
you.
was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong.
Maybe the guy wasn't so bad
Maybe
after
I
all.
wasn't good enough.
I'm starting to think if it was
That's why he was
her
always
fault,
so angry.
not the guy's fault.
I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't we just be happy?
If you stop being such a snotty little...
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
Alice, we don't know what's going to happen.
Will we be together forever?
Oh, come on! There's no other option. Even just not saying anything. I'm trying to destroy this relationship that's going on right here. And I don't think he's going to let me. Ugh.
Forever.
It really wants those two to be together, but I don't. I'm going to try to ditch her the first chance I get. Yeah, just pretend it was sarcasm. That was the hardest level yet. So how many people robbed this store? Only 14% stole the toy. 6% used the gun. 6% a customer arrived. Resume 5% held. Resume the held. And then 3% opened the cash register. And then 2% convinced. 8% goes to take the money at that point. Don't make promise. 1%. And then only 1% give the toy. But of course that's how many percentages there are people that can do that. Terminator. So he looks like he's in pretty rough shape. This is the equivalent of Android shopping then, is it? unlucky on that one.
Never trust an elf!
I love you so much, Spree.
Thank you, Ice Slices. Not as much as this guy loves getting new legs.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho! Find Jericho!
Pog. This is what I see every single time I close my eyes.
Where are you going?
Just want to do a bit of shopping. It's like a really aggressive shop assistant, you know, where they come over and they're like, "Oh, can I help you with anything today, sir?" You know, "Oh, were you interested in this?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just browsing." Looks like a power unit to me.
Please don't do that. I want to live. Thank you. End it. I don't want to live anymore.
Alright. I guess this is your way out. I'm assuming that you've only got two options, so I won't bother sparing him to find out if there's a third one. It's either take it from the first one that you come across, or take it from the guy that says he wants it taken from him. That way the game can help you not feel so bad. So there's only one more piece I think I need of the puzzle, but I don't know what the hell it is. So I'm just going to keep walking around aimlessly. Probably in the same places I've already been. Yeah, not getting anywhere there. Need something for the brain. Unlucky. This is the worst shopping experience ever. I think he's just getting frustrated now. He's like, ah! Incompatible, incompatible. I'm really not even sure if I'm going around in circles here at the moment. That's the girl that I wasn't going to take from, wasn't it? Or is this someone different? Oh yeah. So we're sparing that one. What else is it I need now?
Thank you.
Yeah, this is going onto YouTube. But man, we're gonna be here a long time. Might have to finish her off. Might be forced to, I don't know. I'm looking for other options at the moment, but it's not easy in this scenario. It's pretty hard to navigate. You don't get any clues as to where anything is. That's the wall of hands. Ah, there's something. How comes I decided to play it now? Pracky purchased it for me on my birthday. So I figured. Well, I'm sure some of them are going to have some parts for me. I got glasses. Those are new optical units. Pump regulator. Like, isn't that like the heart thing? Oh, finally we can scan. That's an important one. Batman. I think this is how you get out, though, isn't it? We haven't found the pump regulator. Wonder what will happen if you just get out without finding the pump regulator. here it is. Incompatible? Oh. So we found a way to get out without killing the female android. What a simp. It's alright, she'll pay me back later. She'll mention my name on her stream. Okay, looks like it's time to climb out of this hellhole. Climb the slope! Let the games begin! This is the fun part. Oh, that's spacebar. It's so close. The music's getting dramatic. Just a classic trip to IKEA. That's what every bloke looks like once he gets out of IKEA. Freedom. But there's always a headache that comes with it. Oh well, may as well stab someone. Or yourself. That's some pretty impressive technology. To just sort of reflect back onto the skin color. There you go, good as new.
My name is Marcus.
Oh, hell yeah. This is the beginning of Cyberpunk. So there was one thing. You can see friend stats, whatever. 1% of people just gave up. Kill. Android begs to die. Kill. Oh, okay, so there's the option to not kill him. So how do you get the item? Because he gave an item that you needed, didn't he? Maybe you got it from killing the one that doesn't want to die. Ha! More people killed for the pump.